Hello everyone, this is my first vlog. This is basically about my experience of living in Russia. I am here for almost 1.5 years now. So I will just share with you things I have seen, what I had experienced, and the basics for now. So in March 2018, I decided to go visit Russia. This was not my first trip to the colder regions of the world. Previously, I have been to Kazakhstan in winter, and it was quite a nice experience. Coming from a big city of India with huge crowd, noise, pollution everywhere, to a country whose population is smaller than that of Delhi was rather very interesting for me. The snow-capped mountains, rivers and roads were quite a nice change. The country was beautiful and it inspired me to travel to other such places. So I decided to travel to Russia. It was the longest journey for me at that time, around 22 hours. I traveled over the Arabian Sea, Oman, Almaty, and after 22 hours, I finally reached Sheremetyevo airport of Moscow. It was around minus 18 degrees Celsius, but the city was beautiful, is beautiful. The weather for me was actually quite pleasant. The city is dotted with a mixture of old Soviet architecture as well as the new ones. The culture of Moscow is very similar to that of the Western Europe. I have traveled to few other cities till now, and apart from Moscow and Petersburg, the rest of Russia is actually very different. Recently in a Forbes article, I read that 80% of Russia's billionaires live alone in Moscow. So from this you can imagine the difference in infrastructure from the rest of Russia. I have traveled to remote villages and smaller off-road cities, and the difference I would say is visible. Village life in different parts of Russia is very different in comparison to the cities. In some small villages, I saw basic amenities like sanitation is lacking, even though pipeline for gas and water is available. The countryside is dotted with oil wells. The infrastructure, particularly for logistics like roads and eateries, are well established and can be found even in remote areas. Cities like Petersburg and Moscow are completely different than the rest of Russia. Most villages recently in Russia are almost empty, and mostly the older people live there now. As most of the young people have emigrated to the cities, the villages are quite empty, and these villages tend to get very quiet there after 5, as you will barely see any people on the road, and at night the place has an eerie silence to it. Winters in Russia are famous across the world, I think because of the cold. It does get quite cold here in winters. Even in the European part of Russia, you can go as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius, even lower. And this is actually very common. The roads, parks, and most common public spaces without a roof basically go under almost a meter of snow. However, summers are very different. People seem much more jolly. You will see flowers, cherry trees, apple trees. In general, just much more greenery everywhere. In the evenings and particularly on the weekends, You will see people flock to public places and near riverfronts, lakes, just enjoying the evening. It's more like a celebration in summer here, and everybody is a part of it. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and let me know, write in the comments what you would like to hear about, what you would like to see, and I will make my videos more particular about these things. So for now, goodbye.